Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the UL Monroe Warhawks will get the first crack on offense today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So Georgia's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Speck. Gets rid of it on the move. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Bulldogs trying to cash in here in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And this one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Warhawks. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Looking for some space. It's ETN.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. On the return, it's Davis. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. UL Monroe offense back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The back's got it. Finding space at the 20. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the 1st quarter clock winds down. Kirk, it's UL Monroe in the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. first down play. And they'll run it with the draw play. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Refusing to be brought down. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Dogs will have to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Running it back, it's Davis. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down, it's a handoff. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Warhawks will line up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Booty. Looking for the wideout. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Keeping it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Davis. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass. It's Booty. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, UL Monroe. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down, looking to throw it. Punt over the middle. It's Etienne. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Etienne. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw again. He bought some time, now lets it go. Punt over the middle. It's Etienne. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Throws it to the right. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm.
And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Beck. Bringing pressure. They're going to scramble now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
They're backed up. 2nd and long at the 19. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction.
Down he goes. A sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. With the return, it's Davis. Great move there. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Booty. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Warhawks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's Davis. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Booty. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, UL Monroe. And this one is getting ugly. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working. With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. The tackle made it a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right here.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's back. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. Gonna run it. It's ETN. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Big spin on the run. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Right down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And Kirk, it's UL Monroe in the lead. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. To the air. It's Booty. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Running it back, it's Davis. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside. He's moved.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Warhawks. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the sack. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The pass rush closing in. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Wow, he just burst through a crease there, and after that, there was a lot of open space.
Boy, if they're able to secure the blocks in there in the interior the way they did, allows the back to get downhill with all that momentum. It's all on the safeties to be able to make a tackle. And if they miss a tackle, you get loose like that, they're lucky they're able to pull him down.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. The back's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Got it.
2nd down and goal upcoming.
Slam.
To the air, it's Booty. Looking for 6. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Set up a 3rd down call.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. He'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes the team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For the first time ever, national champions and your kings of the college football world, the UL Monroe Warhawks.